Hey there, Bears fans. Man, that game was very, very pathetic and disappointment on Sunday. I'm not mad, but I'm just disappointed. Now, I know Seattle fans are very, very happy. Yes! We beat the Bears again! We had the number. But it's what it is, what it is. It's just a game. That's all it is, a game. But for the Bears, it's a job. And I know Lovie Smith is very, very freaking mad. I would be if I was the head coach for the freaking Bears. But I'm not giving up on this team. They have a great defense, great offense, but lately they play like freaking shit in this freaking game. The whole game. I know it came down to the wire. Right big goal, tied up late in the fourth quarter, and I thought in my head, yes, we are gonna win in overtime, but no. We lost a freaking coin toss, and we never ever had possession in overtime because that's the rules. Touchdown wins it, field goal, another team has possession, so it's what it is, what it is. So I'll give you lots of credit, Seattle Seahawks fans, players, staff, and whatnot. You know, I'm not gonna bash the Seattle Seahawks fans at all. You know, a great win from Chicago at the Soldier Field. Okay, now that was a very, very tough place to win in that environment. You know, I wish I was at the game. Now I know for sure my dad and his two friends was there at Sunday. You know, the wife and the husband. But it's what it is, what it is. They have season tickets and all that good stuff. But back I was saying about the Bears and Seattle. Now these two teams have a lot of history in the making. They met in the playoffs before. They met in the regular season. Now what I said earlier, Seattle had the Bears number. But what I mentioned in my prediction video, my picks, I predicted Bears and Seattle in overtime, but in a different result. But it's what it is, what it is. I'm not really mad, but just disappointed. Now I know every Bears fans on YouTube are very mad or disappointed or shocked. I was kind of shocked how it ended. But whatever. Hopefully Lovie Smith will bounce back. They have a huge game this Sunday against our division rival in Minnesota. We have 4 games left in the regular season. I'll be very disappointed if you lose the rest of the games and miss the freaking playoffs. That sucks ass. That's the bottom line. Now I'm going to show you in the paper about the Bears and Seattle recap. Okay, more about it. Here it is. Okay, this is the special edition of the front of the paper, the sports section. Okay, that is freaking bullcrap. Okay, the Bears play like shit. Okay, I don't usually bash the Bears, but in this case, I need to. Okay, if the Bears are watching this, but I freaking doubt it. I just want to get this off my chest. Now, I know one of my friends named Alex, he would do the same thing if his team was playing like shit. But I know he doesn't make videos like he used to, but I understand that. Okay, now I'm going to show you this real quickie. I know Alex is very happy his team won. Now we might meet this team again in the playoffs, but it'd be in Chicago because I don't know. I guess that's what they say on TV, but anything can happen now into the playoffs. We'll get here, you know, or now until the season's over. Okay, now what I usually discuss when they have Bears games at noon is the draft. Not the draft, the grades, you know, the quarterback and all of this stuff. So here it goes, the grades for the Bears. Okay, quarterback is Jay Cutler. He was 17 for 26. Not too bad for him, from my point of view, Bears fans. For 233 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. That's awesome. I guess Seattle did not pick off the Bears at all. I mean, for Jay Cutler, that's awesome. And his passing rating was 119.6. That's awesome, okay? Now, the running game was B. Matt Forte had 21 carries for 66 yards. I wish he broke it up more, but Seattle defense stopped the running game. Let me see here. Michael Bush, 7 or 39 or something like that. I can't really describe that. Okay, now the receivers, a minus. Brandon Marshall came up with a big gain with 10 catches for 165 yards, including a 56-yard grab late in the regular that gave the Bears a chance. Yeah, I remember that. Man, Seattle, your defense sucks. No, I'm sorry to say that real quickie, but you cannot stop Brandon Marshall with 10 receptions for 165 yards in a huge big game with the 56 yards. I know you guys won the game, but we almost won a game, you know, in the regular, in the fourth quarter late, but never happened. Offense line B plus, and defense line C, linebacker C, defense back D. That's pathetic. They got to work on that. Special teams B. Now speaking of B, Devin Hester is still out, concussion. Now concussions, not just for the Bears, around the NFL is terrible, pathetic. You know, a lot of key guys are getting injured. Now even the former players back in the past are suing the NFL. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. They sue the NFL. But I guess back in the day, instead of doctors, they do this waving thing around above your eyes, something like that. Make sure you don't have a concussion. I don't know. I guess that's the way they did it back in the day. So they don't do that now because they can run tests and whatever. It's what it is. What it is. Okay. And coaching is D. It's pathetic. The coaching sucked for the Bears. Okay, now I'm going to discuss the quality report of the game. First quarter, Bears scored the first points in the game, 7-0. The second quarter, Seattle answered. It was 10-7. Then the third quarter, Bears did it again, 14-10. Then the final drive, you know what happened, Seattle fans. And it was 23-17 in overtime. And there was the dagger. The guy used to play with the Notre Dame. I forgot the freaking name off my freaking head. I hate that. Golden Tate, that's the name. Brian Marshall saved the interception on the draft pass from Cutler. See? And did you notice Marshall beat Sherman for a 56-yard catch with the 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter? That sets Robbie Gould trying a 56-yard field goal. Yes. What I mentioned earlier in this video, yes. Now, if Brandon Marshall did not catch that big play, then Seattle will automatically win because he's a player and hopefully he'll be in the Pro Bowl this season. Okay, now I want to discuss real quickie what I said earlier about the 4 teams we got to play. Okay, this week we got to play the Vikings in Minnesota. Then we got to play Green Bay at home almost around Christmas time, December 16th. Then December 23rd in Phoenix against Arizona. Arizona, I think a wild card berth, a bubble. And Detroit just sucks ass this season. December 30th, sorry, but it sucks. Ever since they put the guy on Madden 2013, he's just pathetic. So we'll find out. Right now we're 8-4, tied with the Packers. And if we keep losing, we definitely will miss the playoffs. We have to win the rest of the games or something like that. we definitely gotta make we gotta get in the playoffs. No question about it, and we gotta do something. You know, not giving up in a heartbeat. And here's the quarterback. Ooh, sorry about that. I fell on my hand. So, okay. I don't like to make these kind of videos, but I want to make my expressions and feedback. Have a good one, and hopefully the Bears win this Sunday. And don't forget, Bears fans and NFL fans, I will make my picks on week 14, and I will do my recap how I did it in week 13. I think, yeah. Have a good one, and that's about it. From your friend, Team RI. Goodbye, and go Bears. Not gonna give up on my team, no chance in hell. Later.